point, maybe South Africans needs to tell the entire Africa, or specifically Ghanaians, the color of their problem. Because South Africans are saying that Ghanaians are overreacting by coming to fetch their citizens from South Africa amidst these xenophobic attacks.
The Ghanaian government really overreacted.
You know, for about 3 days now, Ghanaians living in South Africa, whatever province that they are in, whether they are at Gauteng, whether they are at Johannesburg, wherever that they are.
Breaking news, South Africa has made it clear that Ghana overreacted on the recent attacks in South Africa, that there is nothing like xenophobic attack in South Africa. This is according to Jacinta Zuma, the leader of March movement in South Africa.
First of all, Jacinta Ngobese, one of the leaders of this March on March movement in South Africa, has addressed the Ghanaian government. She said that the Ghanaian government has overreacted and that, you know, they have a lot of respect for the people of Ghana, but the Ghanaian government coming out to say that Ghanaians were beaten up in South Africa is a form of dishonesty. Anyways, Jacinta and Victoria Africa and the rest, you guys want the betterment of your country. You are protecting your country. Same way the Ghanaian government is protecting its citizens. You understand? Yes.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? Who has watched the Jacinta interview? She went on this podcast. She made an interview saying Ghana government is overreacting. They don't like it when they call them South Africans that they are xenophobic. They say they are not xenophobic, but we see them hitting people on the street. So what Ghanaians are actually doing right now is affecting them. They say Ghana government is overreacting. See, Ghana government refused to renew a mining contract with South Africa. For 20 years, for the past 30 years, South Africans have been mining in Ghana. These people never thought of the benefit they have been benefiting. Nigerian, this is what I also want your government to do. Forget about what Nigerian government is benefiting and sanction them so that they will also feel the impact the same way Ghana is doing. Ghana has decided not to renew their contract and choose to give it to Ibrahim Mahama, who is also into mining. It's affecting them. When you touch their economy, they're going to retaliate. She says Ghana is overreacting. How is Ghana overreacting? When you guys openly said that you don't want Africans in your country, you want all foreigners to leave your country. Right now, the first batch of Ghanaians will be arriving in Ghana because according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, they will be repatriating first batch today. Guys, can you see? Nigerians, this is what I want to. I love Shomore. I love him so much. I love what he says. Touch their economy and they're going to feel the impact. You get, this is what we want, all of us. We want to see things like this. Africans rise up and sanction what is happening in South Africa. South Africa, they'll be saying, oh no, when we Africans start talking about what is happening in Nigeria, what is happening in Nigeria? Is it happening to you South Africans? It's happening to Nigerians in Nigeria. Is it happening to foreigners? It's not happening to any foreigners. The reason why people are talking about what is happening in South Africa is because you people are not only doing it to your Africans, to South Africans, you're doing it to other Africans living in your country. This is why you see everyone putting their mouth in this. Anyway guys, if you're new on my channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like and drop your comment. Please take a look and watch this video.
They are actually planning Durban, wherever, I mean, they are planning, they are preparing their things, they are gathering themselves, they are closing their shops, they are coming back to Ghana. The first batch that are supposed to come will come tomorrow. And they are about 800. So all these people, they've been gathering at the Ghanaian embassy in South Africa at Pretoria. Now, ever since they started gathering there, some traditional TV stations, they've been going there to interview them. I mean, South African TV stations. They've been going them to interview them, ask them how they came in, what papers were they using, what permits actually were they having living in South Africa, what is making them leave. And these are what some of them had to say.
In their local language. Unfortunately, I do not understand. They kicked me into the rain. Oh. Yeah, they kicked me into the rain. And it was after that day that I ran to the embassy and I said, no, I want to go home. They kicked me in the rain. I'm here looking for an opportunity to better my life in the sports department. I can show you on my phone. I've made contact with former Bafana players trying to help me because, yes, I have the talent. But if I'm here and my safety is under siege, then it brings to the question, why would you risk your life just to have a better living? So I better go home and then re-strategize.
I went for an asylum. I went to seek an asylum. I decided to go because they say we must go to our country and fix our country. So I'm going to help people to fix the country. We're going and fix our country.
In fact, you could see and sense the fear in some of them. Some of them were willing to come home. They said that I've been wanting to go home since last year. Some ever since the entire match and everything happened. They want to come home.
Pity last year. Me person me free chrome ha because situation that me buy manyeshi, and I wanted to go back. I need to go back home.
We don't want to stay here. I'm sick and tired of this country. I should have been fed. Look at how I am. I have been working as a teacher in this country. Not that Ghanaians are illegal, but the Home Affairs forced most of them to be illegal.
Some of us outside Pretoria can't even travel by bus or their taxis, even for them to come and register their names because they are scared. Because the moment they started Kware style, then they have to divert.
You might come out and say, oh, no Ghanaian was touched, they were just confronted. Yes, you cannot tell a government how to react if they perceive that their people are not safe. You cannot tell them how to react. So the same way you are protecting and fighting for the betterment of a nation, that's the same way Ghanaian government is also trying to protect its people. So as you say, you don't want, I think recently, either yesterday or something, Victoria Africa went to another Ghanaian who has a shop telling the Ghanaian that the Ghanaian does not have the right to do formal business in South Africa, like the retail business, and that they are coming to close the shop and everything. So if the Ghanaian government is saying all those things and they are accordingly saying that they should come back, 800 people have registered everything, you don't have the right to come and say the Ghanaian government is overreacting. You understand? You say, oh, your country, 800 Ghanaians says they will leave. I'm pretty sure a lot more will leave. So if Ghanaians leave, then you can do whatever you want to do with your country. Confronting someone is also a traumatic experience for the person. 50 South Africans went to surround one Ghanaian man. What is it? So Jacinta should not come out and trying to play the victim card saying that the Ghanaian government is overreacting. The African Day that was celebrated in South Africa, most of the African ambassadors actually boycotted it. They didn't go. So they should stop saying somebody is overreacting.
Africa, in fact, she made it clear that they respect Ghana government and Ghana citizens at large. The lady insisted that the people who are being cautioned are the people who broke the South African laws, that the people who got into South Africa legally but stayed illegally. But the people who got into South Africa illegally, those are the people who are being told to go back to where they belong, that there is nothing like the so-called xenophobic attack according to the rumors you're seeing everyone circulating across the social media platforms. In fact, she said they respect Ghana so much, and that is why most of the South Africans were literally saying they are correcting their system. If you are there illegally, just go back to where you came from. Keep watching, we'll keep you updated.
Anyway guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. I feel so excited doing this video with you. See you guys on our next video. Bye.